I start saying, I have to figure out, you have to have a passion. It has to start within you. It has to be in depth in you. You have to believe that the change has to come. I had a guy yesterday came in, and I don't want to talk about the people, but I have people all the time come to me. I have 6 stores. My goal is to do 10 stores this year, to get to 10 stores. I said, do you want to? Everybody want to. You ask anybody, you want to be rich? Yeah. Are you willing to do what rich people do? No. I said, you want to open 10 stores? Okay, well, are you willing to do what the 10 stores require to do? No. He doesn't want to. And that's what is it. I said, when you're ready for change, give me a call. Oh, I'm ready. I said, okay, it's going to investment, training. You need to retrain the people. If you open a new stores while you're not, if you can't control the 6, he's blinded. He just sees the dollar sign. He's going to fail. There's a trap happening. And he's going to fall. And he's not going to come up. And I did that. And that's what I'm telling you. Don't do that. Don't expand without a plan. You have to have a plan. And that's what I said. I said, you've got to start within yourself. Work on yourself. Very simple. What time you get up in the morning? What time you go to work? What's your plan? How do you run your business now? Tell me what are you doing now? Let's fix it so we can work on the growth. If you're willing to do that, we can work on that. Because the recipe, he's going to go out of business and he's going to blame me for it. And I don't want to take that. So I start, you got to love yourself. You have to forgive yourself even if you made mistakes in the past. Everybody make mistakes. We all screwed up somewhere. We all did, maybe drinking, maybe drugs, forgive yourself and move on. And love yourself so you can stop doing these things. Then you have to be passionate about what you do. I'm passionate. I'm passionate about helping people. You're passionate about what you do. You got to get up and go to work because you love what to do. Do you ever get up and hate, another day? We all go through this sometimes, but it cannot be all the time. Maybe because you're not eating healthy. Maybe because you're not working out. Maybe because something happening that you're allowing it to keep going in your mind. Maybe a bad relationship. Maybe kids. Maybe something. So you have to have the reason and to have the courage to get up. So be passionate about what you do and believe. Okay, if you're doing what you're doing to pay bills, you're gonna fail. Especially if you own your business. Okay, a job is a job. You can cover it. You can fake it to make it. You can go. There's a paycheck coming, guaranteed. But your business is not guaranteed. Dude, there were knots in my stomach when I couldn't pay my rent and my bills. I was going to pass out sometimes. That feeling came to a lot of you. So you got to make sure that you love what you do. I loved what I do, but I didn't have the process. So I had the passion, but I didn't have the process. Then courage, then the leadership. If you're the leader and you show up at the office by noon and your employees being there by 9, do you know what's going on there? When I call store owners and business owners and they say, I'll be there at noon. Like, really? Okay, how about tomorrow? Okay, this is my calendar. Can you send me a calendar with your times is different? I'm like, what do you mean? Your Wednesday and Thursday, you don't take calls after noon. I get there at noon. Like, okay, what do you want me to do? What time? He said, you know what? How about 10 o'clock at night? I'm like, well, hell no. No. These days I did that. I did the and everything. I'm not going to do it again. I said, no, I can't do it. No, but I said, I'm sorry, it's 10 o'clock. How about Saturday morning? No. Saturday morning, you get up even at 2. So I said, I'm not going to do that. So you have to have the leadership. If your employees seeing you doing this, how are they going to believe in you? If your employees is going to see you coming up late, hangover, cursing, bad attitude walking into the store, fuck that shit. I see that all the time. It doesn't have how my employee. I walk into my office every day. Hey guys, good morning everybody. How's everybody doing? Great. If I am really having a bad day, I come like half an hour late, so they started, and I just walk into my office. That doesn't happen once in a blue moon. But I'm always the guy who walks in. I'll tell you what, they know. My employees will know if I'm having a bad day. He'll tell you that. But I don't. But I cover it. And I mean, not like, this, it's not their fault. It's not their fault someone didn't pay their bill, we're having money problem. That's not their fault. It's my fault. I have to make sure that I'm always having that leadership attitude, bond with the team. My team is who I owe everything to. I have an idea, they are making it happen. I mentor them, I talk to them, I train them, I talk to them nonstop. We do get together all the time, like, hey guys, 15 minutes together. Let's make it happen. And everybody come to the room. Some of them, maybe I pull them away from a project, but I want to show them my face and my ideas and everything. So definitely I have to bond with them. The vision, where are we going? Where are we going, man? What's next year? Like okay. I learned this from my partner, Ryan. He says, okay, you want to make $250,000, right? $250,000. You start from the money and you move down. So what do I need to do to get the $250,000? What do I need to do? This year we grow. This is our income. How can we add another 25? So okay, we add the money on top of it, and I start walking down. Not I'm sitting here to get by. Oh, I get to the top. I want to know where's my goal, and then I come. So there's a vision. I'm seeing the end goal. But what do I need to do to come here? You know what I mean? Not let me borrow money and let me get by here and get by here. It's not going to happen, man. So get to the money and come down. It takes time. Some people say, yeah, it's easy. You got the money, you can do it. It takes time. You're going to fail the first time. Then you're going to consult someone. Then you're going to go to your brother. Then you're going to find a professional to talk to. So you will fail. Absolutely you will fail. A couple of times maybe. And maybe you will bankrupt, but keep going. I mean, the end goal is not to bankrupt. I hope nobody does. But if you keep your mind together, then you will get the money that you want. Strategy. You have to get a strategy. You have to, what is the strategy? What do we need to go? We need a new billing system. The old one is broken. Okay, don't cancel this one. Get a new one, train on it, cancel that. It's like a car. You don't get rid of your car and then you wait 3 months and you buy another car. You sell it and you buy, or you trade it, whatever it is. So you have to keep moving. Don't kill your operation. Your employee is bad, he's not showing up, he's driving you crazy. Start interviewing. That's why yesterday I said we never stop interviewing. All year long. We have employees, we don't have employees. So when we have people coming in, the existing one don't think that we're going to fire them. Because they do. Because, hey, why are you talking to this guy? I'm like, because this happened. Like, let me quit before he fire me. No, I didn't want to fire you. So I tell all my employees, we're always having a new interview coming in. So we just prepared for the minute when someone leave or something happen or expansion. We don't want anybody to leave, but if we want to expand, we need new people, right? The dream, man. I always dream. I always dream big. I will never stop. Yeah, I mean, all of us dream. That's why we're here. We're trying to. We want to make our dream come true, and it's going to happen. And keep dreaming. But definitely, there's a moment your dream has to come true. Otherwise, it's become nothing but dream. That's why dream without goals is only dreams, right? Believe and hope. COVID came in. And what knocked us out of our feet is COVID. Close our businesses. Kids are moody. Wives are upset. The neighbors are upset. But there is some people had a hope, bigger hope, and they decided to continue, keep moving. They shut down New York in March. And we didn't know what's going on. They said COVID in the streets and the sidewalks, make sure, right? Remember, in some countries they were washing the streets and they're bringing them on CNN, here you go, we're making you safe. Seriously. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Even in the streets, right? What is this here? So I asked my brothers, I said, we can't go anywhere. We're stuck here. I mean, it's a good place to be stuck, don't get me wrong, but we can't go nowhere. So we'll drive maybe, we'll do this and we'll do that. Mandy is a nurse. She's a nurse practitioner, my fiance. She comes and she tells me I'm going to New York. 3 weeks after, she said, I'm going to help. I said, are you nuts? And she said, no, they need help. They're quitting, they're dying, all these things. So she went there. And she went there twice. And I'm not saying, it She said, I have a duty to give, because a lot of nurses quit, ran away. And I don't blame them. I mean, I don't want to know, I'm not a nurse, I don't know what the oath I did, but they walked away. Doctors left. Until today, there's some people left that field, they're not going back. But she faced her fear. She said, I'm going to go there, and I'm going to make it happen. She'd been all over the country, in McAllen, Texas, and more cities. But the purpose of this, you have to face your fear sometimes. I'm afraid I don't want to talk to strangers. Talk to strangers. I don't trust people. Open up. And you know what? They're going to screw you sometimes. But you're going to have to keep going. They're going to screw you. I don't want to say, something bad is going to happen. But don't blame them. Blame yourself. Okay, what did I do wrong this time? I'll do it right next time. And that's what I do. I'm always trying to do the right thing. All of us. But the process and the plan and growing, and that's what's going to get us there. Be brave. Say always, I can. If someone says, son, you're not going to be able to do it. Like my uncle. I said, you can't. You're sitting there, you don't know what the hell you're doing. I don't tell him, but in my mind, I'm like, no, I can. Because there is a million guys will come and tell you why you can't, and not too many will come and tell you why you can. You're the only one knows that you can. Never consult people with the growth, with expansion. We're having growth, and unusual growth in our marketing and sales department. So I need more mouth. I need people to talk on the phone. This is the first time I went and hired agency. I need more people. My brother told me, don't do it. I said, okay, don't worry about it. 2 days later, I hired them. Why did you do this? I said, don't worry about it. He said, I'm not going to deal with them. I said, okay, let me train them. I trained them. I put a couple of them in the phones. I sent them the phone recording. He said, holy shit, who's these guys? I said, these are the guys I told you about. He said, bring them over. I want them. So do it. If you believe it's going to work, just do it. Of course, process. I went to an agency. I went to someone I trust. I went to someone who knows what they're doing. Look to their history. Let my lawyer look at it. He doesn't even know I let my attorney look at it. I'm not going to tell him what I'm going to do. I know I'm going to do it right now. So I sign papers, privacy information, all these things that everybody go through. But anyway, the expansion comes with pain, but you got to calculate the pain, and you got to know the pain. And that's something that I learned. There's no way, hey man, I heard someone making millions in this thing. Can we sell it? Yeah. What do you mean? Did you see it? Why do you believe the lies? There's everybody, you know what I mean? The product is hot, it's selling hot. Look around, ask, check around. Don't believe your buddy, because your buddies, and you're like, again, I don't want to say buddies and buddies, but the hurt always come within, because we trust them. I'm always careful from outside, but inside I trust them. And the most hurtful, the bad things will happen to you in your house. The bad guy outside, you know he's a bad guy. You're going to avoid him. But the good guy, when he turns, and I'm not saying, again, process. The trust has to be in the right person. Take risk. I love taking risk. I started my marketing agency 4 years ago. We spent over $1.5 million before we saw a penny. But we kept spending and training and spending and training on people. Think outside the box. I say tear up that box. Throw it away. Always think out of the box. And don't always practice, listening to, today I don't want to come over here and just talk shit and motivate you and tell you, okay, feel good. No, act. Because sometimes want to be the good guy is a different story than be acting and be the good guy. Like how many was out partying last night? And woke up this morning and said, I'll never do it again. Right? Oh, I feel like crap. Why did I do that to myself? You know what? I know you mean it, but now it's time the action to happen. It is what it is. I mean, it's been tough 2 years, and people want to party. But remember, talking about making good things and doing it is two different things. I learned one thing, is to keep my word. Show up. If I have, they had me in a conference call this morning, and I said, I need to get off the phone now. I'm out. I gotta go. I have to show up. So you have to commit. I'm always trying to be ahead early in my appointments. You're still going to screw up, but at least do your best to be there. And show up. There is no excuse. Excuses are useless. It's so fast to come up with excuses, just not to do the right thing. And that's something I learned to stay away from as much as I can. It's never too late to make the change. Okay, everybody over here, including me, want to grow our business. We didn't come over here just to hang out and check around. I mean, we're hanging out, that's fine, but what's next? What's next? The past 2 years has been hell on earth. Even if you made more money, you still were not, you wish that this shit didn't happen, COVID, because now I can't go to restaurants the way I want. Uber yesterday, we were freezing in the street, and because we didn't have masks, we were afraid they're not going to take us. This would have never happened 2 years ago, but the guy was nice and he gave us a ride. But I'm telling you, it's never, and so when I say never too late, all this happened and we screwed up in the past, and now we're alive and we're doing great, so it's never too late. I should have opened that second store. Go open it. I should have listened to this guy and did 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and do it. It's never too late. I'm too old. It's over. I can't do it. No, it's not. It's most people. Actually, the wisdom comes with age. Like I wasn't the guy. Okay, if I say, I wish I can go back in age. You know why? Because I'm smarter now. You know better now than 5 years ago. If you go back, it's not going to happen. Nobody's going to go back, but you cannot change the past. Let's move forward. So definitely, opportunities are there. And when opportunity come, stop thinking. Act. You know what I mean? This is a good company. I'm going to work with it. I have Curtis over here with a company, and his boss Ben, a great guy. He called me one day. He said, "Listen, I got a product that went to." I said, "Let's do it." It took me like 15 minutes to decide that I'm going to do the business with the guy, because I know the guy is a good guy. I know he's awesome. I've known him for 10 years. I have his track record. Worked for a great corporation. Why would he call me and give me bad product? I said, yes, I'm open. I looked on the product. Who owns the product? What's the financial? Look at the financials. When a company coming, there is a gentleman yesterday asked about insurance company, and he said, we see these companies come and go. Good question. Because truly, companies come and go. What's your background? That was the best question, one of the best questions I heard. And he answered a good question. He said, we have investors. He gave him few names. I wasn't even paying attention to the names, but he has the right to say that. When someone comes in and asks me, what's your financials, guy? I had when employees come in and they interview me to know about my financials, I like it. Who the hell are you? Maybe you're broke. Maybe you're going to hire me today, and 6 months later I'm out. So if you want to do business with anybody, look at their background. Study, interview the business guy. That's the best way to do things before you decide he's a good guy or a bad guy. But if someone tells you, oh, this guy's going to change your life for $20 a month, really? Let me give him 100. Change my life 5 times. It's not going to happen. So the too good to be true is too good to be true. So be careful. Look at the background. Look at the history. Their success stories. Is he real? That's what I look at when I do business with any company and getting to to grow my business. Today I want to talk about I'm going to give. The last half an hour is upselling. If anybody having a problem, okay, in order for us, most of us here are retailers. If not retailer, you're in sales. We're all in sales here. Maybe a couple of us in different things, but 99% of us here in sales. If you want any questions about sales, how to upsell your, how to sell more, because repair. Everybody here in repair? Okay. Everybody having a problem. I mean, I don't want to say having a problem. Everybody want to sell the customer more, but they're having a hard time to do that? You? I don't want to pick on you. I'm going to pick someone else. Come here. Can you come with me? Yeah. Go Dan. What's your name?
Dan.
Dan, come on. You're the clerk. I'm the customer. I'm going to give you my phone. Oh, my phone is there.
Okay.
Can I have your phone? Okay. Hey. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. How are you this morning?
I'm doing fine. I broke my glass.
Yeah.
And I need it to be repaired.
Okay, let me take a look at it quick.
Sure.
So I'm not going to take his case off here.
Sure.
But okay, so you've got broken back glass. Let's just say his screen's broken. You've got a broken screen too. This is definitely stuff that we could get taken care of for you today.
Okay.
The whole process.
How much is it?
We're going to do this for you this is an 11 Pro Max or 11 Pro. You'd be looking at $375 with everything. Parts, labor, tax, everything else.
I don't have $375, man.
And see, this is the part that I struggle at. Okay. So this is where I wouldn't let the customer walk out, or I would do my best to not let the customer walk out.
Okay.
But this is where I would say I would stop and I would think to myself, what could I do? Is it a discount maybe that the customer needs?
Sure.
Is it?
Okay. So
that's where I mess up. Is the discount.
Okay.
Because I would offer a discount. I'd say, well, are you from the area? Are you a student in the area? If they tell me.
No, 375 is too much, man. I'll check around. Okay.
And generally, what happens when they do check around, for me at least, they end up coming back.
Okay.
Yeah,
so that's good. So far, I didn't make the sale. I walked out, right?
Yep.
Okay. You come and do the transaction with me.
All right.
I am you, and you me.
All right. Hey, good morning. I broke my phone.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. That's terrible. Okay. Let me take a look at this here. Give me 1 second. Let me give it to my. Let me, even if I am the only one, I'll act like I'm doing something.
Okay.
You gotta show him something to justify you're gonna charge him. Seriously, because you're looking at it like this, you're saying like it's like a vegetable sale. It's not. It's not. This is technology right here. So I step to the back and I'm like, what's going on? I said, don't go all the way to the back. Just act like you're doing something. Okay, give him. So okay. Well, what's your name again?
Dan.
Dan. Okay, Dan. This is a nice phone. Very expensive phone, actually. I like the phone. I had it myself, so I'm building now. I'm connecting with you and everything. What happened, by the way?
I dropped it getting out of my car.
Terrible, man. This is the number one. Okay, I wish you had a case on it to protect it. Okay, now I'm putting things in your head, making you feel it's your fault.
Right.
You're guilty. I'm I'm making you feel like.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
That's what we have to do. That's what we got. We gotta get them fixed.
So it can be fixed. You know what? It's usually around $399, but I'm gonna give you a discount 20%.
Okay.
Okay. So let me see. Since you're your first time. Well, by the way, we have an app over here. So listen, I'm giving him things he doesn't have. A lot of stores don't have it. He want to feel special, right? Yep. I'm gonna make him feel special. Okay. Let me put you in our reward program and get you that 20%.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. I'm getting now in your head.
Right, yeah.
Okay, in order for me to get your pocket, I gotta get you in your head first.
Gotcha.
So I put here, boom. Okay, now you're a reward customer. We're gonna get you the 20%. 20% out of $400 is 20, 20, 20, 20. It's like 320. Yep. Maybe that's too much. I don't know. We'll calculate it better. But you said 370?
Yeah, I do. Would do that 375, 275 for the screen, 100 for the back glass.
Okay, now I want you to reject what I did. Tell me, no, that's too much.
So that's just too much, man. I wasn't really looking to spend that much money on the phone.
Sure.
I think I'm just gonna go buy a new one.
I'll tell you what. Let me see if I can approve you and upgrade you to a new one. What do you think about that?
I mean,
maybe you walk out with a phone for $50.
Yeah.
$50 down. See, I'm telling you, we get us. Okay, when you go talk, who bought a car just recently? The last here. Okay, how much did you pay for? You know what? Did you pay cash or you financed? Who financed here? Here we did. Financed. Okay. When you financed Ahmed, right? Yes. Okay. When you financed the car, if he told you have to pay cash, what would you do? Thank you. Thank you. That's it. Who else? Everybody. Right? If they tell you, you're going to pay $30,000 right now. I don't know. Okay, I'll give you a deal. $29,000. So there's no. This is so. It's the tools and the process. Remember, I told you the process and the tools. What's going to get you to the success? Not you. The process. Of course, you using the process and the tools. So now, let me get you approved for $50 down for iPhone 12. Which one you would like? Look at this here. We have the 12.
What's most comparable to what I already.
Let me see what I can do. Now, if I fix this. How much is it going to cost to fix it?
We would do it for $375.
But how much is the cost of the labor?
Oh.
The part.
Oh, like, I think the back glass is like, $5-10.
Why are you charging $375 for this?
Oh, well, I wouldn't.
Quality!
You're ripping the guy. Huh?
Quality,
okay, man.
But I wouldn't tell
a
customer how much my back glass costs.
Okay, so I'm in the wrong business. Okay. So, okay, so now if I take this and I fix it,
Right.
and I go resell it, how much is this worth? 500, 400? Let's say four.
Yeah, I have no idea.
How much?
The phone sells for.
About 650, yeah.
How much it costs?
About 650.
650? So, okay, so I'm gonna cover your down payment. I'm gonna cover your down payment. So I got you approved now for iPhone 12,
Yeah, iPhone
whatever it
12
is,
Pro,
okay?
yeah, whatever.
My mission is to leave with a good phone. Say, no, I really, you know what, but my phone worth money. Go ahead and say that.
So wait, hold on.
You don't want to give me your phone. You want some money, even value for your phone.
Okay.
Not only I'm gonna just go ahead and challenge me.
You know, basically, do I get to keep my phone? What's going to happen?
No,
with
I'm
that?
gonna take this as a trade-in. How
You're
about
gonna
that?
take that as a
Yeah.
trade-in. So how much are you giving me for that? Phone
I'll tell you what.
Trade-in?
I'm gonna give you the iPhone 12, Bluetooth, back cover, screen protector, all covered.
And how much am I paying?
Nothing. I'll cover that. Yeah. Instead of I give him cash, I'm taking the cash and back again here. The Bluetooth is costing me $50. The back cover, all this stuff, whatever. The whole thing is not going to cost me. It's like giving him back $100
Right.
for a $650 phone. See that? So I did 3 transactions. Now I'm making more money here. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. You got to talk to your customers. 99% of repair guys, oh, I hate people.
Oh, see, I love people. I love.
You know what I mean? You cannot hate the people who's going to give you money. So that's how.
They told me I talk to them too much.
So I end up taking the phone, giving you a new phone, trade in, finance it. I get paid for that from the financing company, and I'm done. Even if you did not, okay, imagine 50% of the people that you turn away end up making a transaction, because this is not going to happen for everyone. Yeah, right? So here you go. You increase 50%. Train your employees, give them bonus when they do these things, and they'll be heroes that you got to train them how to do things. Go ahead. What's it?
Question: what if the phone that they're trading in, or that they want to trade in, what if it's still being financed by the company? Because most of the time right now,
Okay.
people are financing the phones through Verizon, T-Mobile, AT&T, and they're still paying it off.
In that case, that's what I said, 50% of your transaction is not going to work. If it is financed, maybe it's worth parts. Then the conversation is different. Then I make him pay maybe a little bit for that phone he's going to buy. At least get the seed going. There's always if. There's every situation has a different customer. You know, every customer has a different circumstance and situation. Not everybody's going to be the same. You can check on the IMEI. You can ask him if it's financed. Yeah, go ahead. Good. But thank you so much. Thank you. But this is how you. But the conversations, and when he leave, even if it didn't happen this time, it's in his head that I will do transactions like this, because one day he's going to break a phone. Everybody breaks phones. You know, it's the number one broken item, probably phones all the time. Someone here in the show probably broke their phone. So that's what I said. You have to try to upsell. Now he knows that I have new phones. He knows I finance phones. I got his data. Remember yesterday I talked about data? We have to take customers' data. Okay, that's another thing I want to touch is when your customer comes in and leave, which one is more valuable? Existing customer or new customers?
New customers.
Existing customers. That's a guaranteed repeating customer. So these guys, how do you have any way to contact your existing customers? Yes. Beautiful. Okay. If you don't, big mistake. You're missing out money big time. You're leaving a lot of meat in the bone. You got to take everything in. You have to capitalize the system that you have. There's POS systems right now. You can mass text messaging. You can email. Email is the best thing to do. That's why there is apps. As soon as you walk into Panera, what they tell you? Punch in your number. They want to know how many times you come here. The more you come, the more you value. The more they're going to give you. The more they're going to say, hey man, you haven't seen you. This is a free muffy. Come over. Right? Free cup of coffee. $6.99 unlimited coffee is the best thing they've done. Right? Every time I go, I went there one time and I got the free coffee. I felt cheap. Like, really? I just pulled over for a cup of coffee. Like, isn't it? It makes you feel guilty. I guess give me a sandwich. And it's just become a habit. So now they got me every time I go. Every time. I have never, Mandy, we don't need, I get embarrassed to walk in just for a cup of coffee and leave. I end up buying her something, buying the kids something. Here you go. That cup of coffee is breaking me. I wish I paid for it. So the point worked. It worked. So you need to create that. If I walk into your place and say, I'll give you 1% reward or 2%, whatever, figure it out. There's many systems out there. I will come back to you. I want to be in your store to get something every time I visit. Oh, my customers loves me. I hate, this is the worst word I hate. Okay, they love you, but you think they're going to dream about you all day? They're going to come for a reason? Give them a reason to come. Give them a value. Attract them to your store. Another thing, don't stuck on just one thing. I mean, don't be like me here. Here, this picture here, selling air freshener thinking I'm going to make money. That's I've done. Right? Air freshener's not going to make me money when I'm selling phones. I should stick in the business. Right? Give them away to buy more phones. And kids gifts, you know what I mean? It doesn't help. So I was distracted. Distraction. I told you that's what I needed when I got that system in place, and I bank more like, guys, I don't want to sell phones. I just want to fix phones. Big mistake. Big mistake. And there's some places like I want to fix cars. I mean, if you have fixing cars and selling cars is two different. I don't want to compare it with phones because if you want to sell cars, you need big parking lot. But phones, you need just, there you go, 1 inch, 1 feet. I mean, you fit 10 phones, right? That's it. So you need cell phones, finance, insurance. The guy who here yesterday was talking about the ACO. Is that how you say the name? ACO? ACO, yeah. You sell? Does anybody sell it? It works. Yeah. And why not? I mean, if I'm in the business, in the cell phone business, I'm not going to sell burgers and air fresheners, right? So stick with your business and invest and increase in your business. Computers. If you're not selling computers, figure it out. There is R2, is it R2? The recycling? R2, yeah. Connect with them. Talk to people about laptops. Man, I sold more hotspots I had a guy call me and he said, how many do you have? Like, I don't know, we have 8. When COVID hit, because the schools. And I didn't take advantage of it. As a matter of fact, I donated a lot of hotspots, but they were demand. I could have called you and you had 10,000, I'll buy it. Because I had a PO for 200,000. Seriously. So get internet now is big. If you're not selling internet, get in the internet. There's no money. Dude, not everything you're going to double your money on it. Right? It's like there is a lady came in and we leased the printing paper from them, okay? And she said, I'll give you the paper box cheaper than anywhere else in the area for $2 or something. Like, we'd always beat them. And she gave us like 10 boxes of paper. I'm like, why are they giving us so much? To find out, it was $450 a month to lease these equipment. So I'm paying for it. And came the next time and we leased another one. To find out, I looked at the numbers. I'm like, holy, we paid them $15,000 leasing, and the machine is $3,000. I said, get rid of this thing. We bought it anyway. But it worked for her. After 3 years, I woke up. So it's there's always, you're going to give something to get something. Close the deals. If you're selling a phone and you're making $150, $200, throw a case. I'm sure you do that, guys. But some don't want to do that. Bundling was the best thing I've done. And ask the right questions. How you doing, sir? I'm doing great. What can I do for you? Well, I'm here to fix my screen cracked, or see how much it costs. Absolutely. Okay, sure. Have a little conversation. Let my technician take a look at your phone. By the way, what's your carrier? What's your phone? What do you do? Is it your business for yours? I use it for personal. Okay, what's your carrier? AT&T. How much your monthly bill? Well, me and my wife were a family deal. Okay, how much is your family deal? It's 125, 130, give and take. Okay, you know what? We can cut your bill in half, or at least save you $700 a year. From 130 to 80, or from, you know what I mean? There is services now. Okay, they're not going to advertise for the prepaid. They always look at what time is it? Are we getting close? Okay, 10:15. Okay, we have 15 minutes.
I was getting a text though, so you're good.
But that's what is it. Always have the conversation with the customers and upsell them. Oh, you guys sell computers? Oh yeah, will you fix computers? Absolutely. We have new computers. Take a look over there. My best days, by the way, it's the body language, guys. The thing is, your employees is not going to do this if you don't tell them that. Don't expect them to just understand. They don't. Okay, you hired me, I'm sitting behind the counter here. One simple thing that my employees hated me, some of them, I moved the chairs behind the counter. They were sitting. How can I help you? How many of you do that? And you're watching the camera and you're getting pissed. Why don't you move the chairs and just get rid of it, right? So little things. Don't be a pleaser. Be a leader. I'm not a pleaser. I mean, sometimes you have to bite the bullet, but not all the time. So you got to run your business from the front. The leadership, the training, the asking questions. Put them together sometime. Once a week. Guys, we have a 30 minutes training. Let's role play. Let's see how we can upsell. Because they don't know. They're not going to know that until you talk to them. Give them a bonus. You know what, guys? Let me tell you this. Whoever's going to sell more accessories, 10 plus accessories, I'm giving you $2. Just get me 10 minimum. If you get the 10, 20, 30, there is a $20 bonus. There is $35 bonus, up to $100. Just give them numbers. Ask every customer. By the way, one of these papers here, I'm not joking. You can't read it here, but these papers I had underneath, behind these showcases. I mean, not everything I did something right. I had these here behind this and behind this wall hanging and saying, ask every customer about if they need to purchase an accessory. Everyone. It's like there's a sign in the bathroom telling you wash your hands. I hope everybody wash their hands, but they put it there, right? There is things that they put. It may maybe not make sense to you, but it doesn't make sense to some of my employees looking at like, what is that for? I said, ask everybody if they need to buy an accessory, and I want to make sure that you do, and I'll show you how to do it. Always ask. I will always have. You walk in with iPhone 11. I'm going to immediately go grab one of these new cases. I say, by the way, we got these new. They're awesome. Buy one, get one half price. Oh, I'm okay. I'm good. Okay, well, I'll hang it back again. I asked a question. He's not going to shoot me. He's not going to kill me. He's not going to be pissed. He's going to be teased and maybe come back later and buy it. But ask. There is nothing. You're not going to close every deal and every question. You're not going to. Not every. Oh, I asked him. He didn't buy. Okay, well, next time he's going to buy. Ask him again. Are you ready for that case? I know you are. Are you here for the new phone? Let me get you approved for the iPhone 12. Have that attitude, man. You walk into a restaurant and he's going to say, oh, you want to try our new steak special? What is that? What is it? It's 1, 2. Oh, sounds good. Let me get that. But if I don't ask you, you might buy a burger and just leave. Upsell. Drinks. They always walk with a bottle of wine for... All these things, guys, happen. Try one thing. I was good at this. I was always good at getting around the counter. When someone is looking at something, I come and I'm in the same level with you. I'm not better than you. I'm not sitting behind the counter. How do you like this? Do you like that? I'm talking to you like right here now. Now you feel we're friends. So become their friend. Make them feel, because you have to build a relationship. That's a good build relationship. Get close to your customer. Don't build. That's why a lot of stores, a lot of brands, they hate the glass bullet. They say, we don't want to sell our product in this place. Because we feel like someone in the prison. Either you in prison or he's in prison. Right? You put that attitude. I understand some areas they need it, but companies, they say, this is not the right fit for us. I don't want to work with this guy. I've been with companies, and they said, do not sell our products in places behind the glass. I end up selling it because I don't give a But that's what they want. Some places they don't, But at the end of the day, that's what you need. You need to invest in your team, train your team, put the process, build a process, ask for help, and quit saying, I'm going to do everything on my own. I can't. I couldn't. I failed when I tried to do everything on my own. I had to seek help, and it worked. Any questions before we end?